Good evening, and welcome to Feast of Games, the new show from Beasts of War that's all about eat, drink, and game. I'm joined by three fine fellows, Gav, Jim, and of course Stu, as we embark on an evening of fine cuisine, maybe, and a great game, maybe. I say maybe because the only one that knows what we're playing and eating, well, we know what we're eating, but the only one that knows what we're playing is Jim, our host.
That's right.
So, how does this work? Well, Feast of Games is about the three great cornerstones of gaming: food, drink, and games. Each week, Jim surprises us with a game and delivers two of the three of us a card. Yes, this is Alice in Wonder style. I have drink me and Stu has eat me. And on this is basically a command of what food and drink to bring along. And the food and drink is in some way, possibly, related to the game that we're going to play. So this week, I was given drink me and was asked to bring port. Port.
That goes quite nicely, not, with what I've been asked to bring for Eat Me, which is fish and chips.
Fish and chips? Well, if I can kick off with my port.
Yeah, indeed.
I brought us a very, very nice bottle of port. Yes, it is open because I did. I had to sample it this morning. It's a First Estate Reserve port, 1692. The port doesn't come from 1692.
That's the price. Yeah.
But
you're overcharged, my friend.
Kick us off, I think we could each start with a nice swizz of port.
Lashings of port.
That'd be your one then.
Yeah, there we go.
I think it's good for your heart, though. So.
Yes, well, apparently so. I had heard that red wine...
Warren, you're a space marine. You have multiple hearts?
was good for the heart. So I had been thinking about this, and I thought to myself, well, if red wine's good for the heart, port is like a super red wine, isn't it? So it must be amazingly good for the heart. So this is purely medicinal. So cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. Cheers.
And cheers to you guys at home.
We're not downing this now.
Yeah, on three.
So there we have.
Oh, that is good.
That is our...
It's actually...
Get used to this.
Maybe I get a cab.
So, Jim, port delivered.
Excellent.
And then I guess it is to me to deliver the fish and chips. So, what do we have here? I have one mystery package.
Mystery package number one.
We have mystery package number two.
It's a good vintage.
It's a very fine vintage. We have my little package.
That doesn't go with the eat me, does it?
Warren and I have a tiny package as well to share. We have a slightly longer, heavier package.
That's probably mine if it's longer than everybody else. You give that there short dinky one to Stuart, so...
We have another
leaky package.
I'll hold yours.
Here.
You got a phone book on that package.
Oh, good, yeah.
This is mine. I have scampi. I've gone for scampi with my fish and chips.
Oh, looking forward to this.
It's the unboxing.
This is
What is in the box?
this is a wrapping, an unwrapping.
And I've got a fine sausage and chips, which is Justin's.
Wait,
Indeed.
we have a cameraman in with us
We always
tonight.
look after the cameraman.
Except for the port.
This looks like a proper cod and chips here, delicious.
I've got proper cod and chips.
So, where's my meal?
Your meal, Gav? No, I don't know what you mean. We have chip spice, and I'd just like to take the opportunity to talk a little bit about American chip spice. For those of you that have never tried it, I do thoroughly recommend it. Yeah, okay, Justin. Thoroughly recommend it. It is awesome. For those of you that don't have it at your local fish and chip shop, if you send yourself a stamped self-addressed envelope to Tabletop Nation with a £20 note in it, I shall send you a pot. It is fantastic stuff.
The whole pot?
Yeah, Justin, would you like this first of all, sir? We won't get any back now, you realise.
There we go. So, gentlemen,
While we...
food is in place. Now,
Wally,
yes, I'll have a Wally. Why not?
excuse fingers.
I'm not touching that.
Yeah, no.
Not even with yours.
I was getting a zoom up on that one.
It's quite a fat one, that, isn't it?
Chip spice, Jim?
I've never chip spiced before, so
Give it a go.
I'm up for trying new things.
Let the lads and lasses back home know what you think. Here we go. Moment of truth. Never had it before. Revolting, says Jim.
I'm a convert. It's lovely. So, gentlemen, we're all fed and we're all watered. So I'm going to reveal to you the game we're going to be playing today, unless anybody would like to hazard a guess.
Fish and chips in every port.
Almost, almost.
Okay.
No, okay.
Ticket to port.
Ticket to port. It was close. I was going to bring that, but
Ticket to fish.
Monopoly. Yeah.
Codopoly.
Codopoly. Codopoly.
Game of port.
Game of port. Today we shall be playing Libertalia.
Ooh.
By Paolo Mori. It's a pirate game. Full of it's a card game, so we'll have a little board in front of us, and we'll be backstabbing and trying to attack boats to get.
Fish and chips that way, mate.
Yeah.
I can see the port though.
You can see the port. Yeah. And the fish and chips are around the back there, in the galley probably. So we'll be boarding other ships to try and get booty and to become the richest pirate. So this is our booticle.
Well, crack open the box.
Crack open the box. I'm going to remove the remains of my my dinner. Pass it to my lovely assistant here. Thank you, Stu. Okay.
Can't wait to get my hands in the cards now.
Yeah.
Covered in grease.
Make sure we don't have greasy fingers, please. I'll give that to you.
Oh.
Okay, so we have a quite thin rule book because there's not actually that many rules, although it's a great game.
Oops.
A scoreboard where you'll be seeing me towards the centre, and you guys will probably be around here somewhere.
Is where the winner's circle is on the outside?
No. Winner's circle's there. The big thing there in the middle. Yeah, right there.
A bit of grease, that's all.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sorry. This is our this is the main board of the game that we'll all be playing to.
Put that down there. We can show people.
Okay, so this is the boat that we're all going to be boarding together. We're all against each other, but we're all going to be boarding the same boat, trying to get the most amount of booty over the campaign.
Excellent.
We have player cards each. There are a deck of cards each. The decks are identical.
Okay.
So we all play with the same decks. You don't use every card in each game. So there's a lot of replayability here. So we only use 30 cards from this deck, and it's random each time.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We have a bag of counters, which are the booty. So I will throw these over the table.
It's all about the booty.
It's all about the booty. So we have a bag of counters here, which are range. I'll explain what the values and what the difference is it means in a minute.
Okay.
We have some tokens for denominating which colour, and
These tokens
these
here.
tokens there. So up to 6 players can play Libertalia.
Okay, yeah.
It plays from two to 6. So I've played it with 2, 3, and 4, and it plays great. Better with more people because you get more interaction and more backstabbing. And then because we had the limited edition comes with some proper doubloons.
Ooh.
So we will be playing for real money today.
They're really cool.
They're cool.
It?
Yeah.
They're really nice.
Yeah, it is real. So the person that gets the most of these gets to get the biggest score. So if you want, I'll talk us through setting it up.
Let's go for it, yeah.
Okay, so what I need to get is all 6 of these little flags. And
There you go.
we shuffle them up. And all the decks are identical, but each one has a different. I'll get to what it means, but everyone has a different number here. So the yellow 17 and the red 17 are slightly different, even though the card mechanic is the same.
Yeah.
It will become apparent as we play.
Because you've got slightly different strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. So there we go. If we mix these up, this will determine who's playing which colour. Would you like to pick your own, or shall I pick for you?
Dealer's choice, I think.
Okay,
Dealer's
so
choice, yeah.
Stu, you shall be white.
Makes a change.
Gav, you'll be black.
Awesome.
Yin and yang.
Proper Jolly Roger.
Yeah, Warren over the back there, you shall be red.
Arr! Captain Dave Mustaine.
And myself, I shall be yellow.
Yellow.
Okay, so the others go back in the box. Let me just find your playing cards.
You didn't pre-work these out beforehand.
I didn't pre-work these out. So, Stu, you are playing Stanley Rackham.
Of course, Stanley Rackham, a seeker. What?
That's the name of your ship, Seeker.
Oh, the seeker.
Okay, so we have Dirk Chivers in black. And
Dave Mustaine.
no, Ignatius Bell.
Oh, that'll do.
Close. These are great names.
And okay, nobody.
I'm on the Queen's.
You are.
Sorry, fancy.
Nobody's going to be playing Slacky Jack, but I am Jason Swallow.
Jason Swallow with the sea lion.
Does he what?
And nobody needs Damien, so they can go back in the box. Okay, I'm going to find everybody's coloured deck.
This is really cool.
Red, you take those and shuffle.
I'll get a red deck.
Black, you take those and shuffle.
That's just like magic.
White, you take those and shuffle.
Lovely.
And my yellow deck's already out. I'm going to find a score counter for everybody. So we've got white, black, red, and yellow.
No one's going to do the old...
No, please don't riffle them.
I just
That might work with your magic, but it doesn't work with my board games.
I don't do it to my magic.
Okay, that's everything we need out of that box, I believe.
Well, then I will set that over to here.
Okay, so what have we got in this bag? This is
Can I
good.
trouble you for a top-up?
Oh, absolutely. Be my pleasure.
Well, if we're topping up, can we... I'll pass mine over as well.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to use those in this.
I'll be generous with the
I'm not going to need the rule book, so I'm going to place it over here.
Stu, can
Yeah,
I
go on
interest you in
Of course.
a top-up?
Only little.
There we go. Someone's got to be responsible.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Well, my
Okay.
heart's feeling
Ordinarily, the game comes with cardboard coins, which are the same high quality as these.
Yeah.
I haven't popped them out. They're in the bottom of the box.
Well, you got the
So,
gold.
Well, we've
I've got these ones.
The gold ones, yeah.
So we have silver's 1 and gold is 5.
Points.
Doubloons.
Balloons. Oh,
Doubloons. Doubloons and booty translate to points at the end of the game. I'm going to put this here,
Okay.
and I put everybody's colour counters down here. So the game runs over 3 weeks. 3 campaigns, it's called in the game.
Oh, right,
You don't have to sit and watch the whole game. So
We're going to need more fish and chips.
we're going to need more fish and chips.
So if we move those over a bit.
Yeah, we'll move those over a bit and make them central. Okay, so we're going to place booty in each of these squares for 6 days.
Yep.
Of each campaign's broken down into 7 days over a week. We have 6 days of grabbing booty and pillaging as good pirates do, and then on the 7th day we all rest and we total up our scores and work out who's leading for that campaign. Then basically we reset and start again for the next campaign. We do that 3 times, and at the end of the game, whoever's got the most points, he's captain of the day.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Love it.
All right. So what we need to do is work out who's the youngest here. Because the youngest player, according to the rules, dishes out the cards. Now, I have a feeling it's not me.
Are we gonna reveal on camera how old each of us are?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Okay, I'm 39 and a half. I'm proud of it.
I'm 32. Despite all the grey hair and everything else.
Seriously?
No, after you.
I'm 34.
36.
Okay, so the baby of the group. Okay, what I need you to do, Gav, is to shuffle your cards if you haven't already, and deal out the top 9 face up on the table. Okay, and then one by one, if you can call out the numbers off the top, we're going to dig out the same numbers from our deck here, so we all start with the same hand of 9 cards. And then what I'll do is I'll go through the mechanics of each card.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Do you want in a particular order?
No, just start from...
So 19,
Okay. If you call out a couple, then we can...
14,
19 and 14. So
Yeah.
2 and 9,
hang
29,
on.
Wait. 19, 14, 2.
Hang on.
29,
2, 29,
28. I did shuffle these.
28.
27.
Are you sure you shuffled these?
Yep. 5.
5.
28, 27, 5.
18 and 8.
18 and 8. We'll go through and make sure
5.
everybody's got the same.
No legs 11.
18
Oh, we're so.
and 8.
18. Okay.
A bit more bingo calls. I tried.
Okay, and we should have 9 then.
You should have
yes?
9 there. 2, 3, 4, 5,
1, 2,
6,
3, 4,
9.
5, 6, 7,
9.
8, 9.
Okay,
Yes.
if you can put the rest of your deck just to the side of your player mat here.
Do they get used at all during the game?
They will get used.
Shuffle.
They'll get used in the next campaign.
Oh, okay.
So you only ever have 9 cards in the campaign. During the week you'll use 6 of them. So at the end of the campaign you should have 3. Sometimes you might have 2. Sometimes you might have 4, depending on other cards played throughout the game. Okay, so if I take the breakdown of some of these cards, at the top left corner of each card is a number ranging from 1 to 30. Okay, this is the rank of the card. Okay. Halfway down on the left-hand side, you've got a small number with a silver background.
Yep.
That is the influence of the card. This is the number that works out if we play the same ranked card, which one comes
Wins.
before the other one in time. That's the word I was
Okay.
looking for. Wins.
It's kind of like the suit.
Yeah,
sense.
sort of. Yes. So if I play waitress 8 with a 1 and you play waitress 8 with a 5, you'll outrank me. So you'll come first. I couldn't have called that better.
Yeah, it's a good example.
Okay, so and also on each card you'll find there's on some of them you've got a symbol here. I've got a
Sun,
moon,
moon,
here,
and stars.
a sun, moon,
stuff.
and stars, and some of them have an anchor. There's an anchor, and there's one with a sun and an anchor. So the captain has the sun, which is a daytime action, which happens once per game. Your daytime action only happens once. Then you have the dusk action, which happens after all the daytime actions. Again, only happens the once. Then you have the nighttime action. And the nighttime action happens after every turn during the campaign. If the character is still alive in your den, I'll explain about the den in a second. And then you have the anchor, which happens during the day of rest. Okay. So we're all going to have characters placed in front of our player card here, which is our den. How they get here, we'll get to. So these characters, if they're alive at the end of the campaign and they've got an anchor on them, will do their rested action.
Okay.
All right, so the way a turn breaks down is we all play a card face down onto the boat.
Yep.
Okay, we then reveal the card all together once we've all chosen, and then placed in rank order from lowest to highest. Okay,
Yep.
and then once we've done that, and with the influence, if there's a tie, the influence works out which one's a higher rank. We then go through the day actions, starting from the lowest rank to the highest rank. Once that's done, we then go to the dusk actions, which happen from the highest rank down to the lowest rank. Okay, and during the dust action is when we get to take booty. So the person who's got the highest rank gets first choice at booty. The person at the end rank might not necessarily get any. Okay, or get the worst pick. Okay, so let's get on to booty. Booty is found from this bag here, and what we do is you take 1 booty for each player per day. So if I take 4 out, and we take these at random, and they go into this square here, and we put them all face up.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll get to the values of these. It's all reproduced here if you want to have a quick look. But
there's a little chart. We can bring that chart up on screen. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll go through the ones we've got out here. We've got the jewels here, which are worth 3 doubloons. The map, if you have 1 or 2 of them, they're worth 0. But if you manage to collect 3 of them, they're worth 12 doubloons. The little cursed idol symbol here is -3 doubloons, and the captain here kills your character as he comes back. Let's say you captured a Spanish captain and he didn't want to be captured, so he killed you on the way. They're worth 0 points when you come to do your scoring. Obviously the scoring happens at the end of the campaign, so your doubloons will go up and down and you'll be collecting booty. When you collect the booty, it comes back and we put it face down in our den, so people forget what you've got, so they don't know if you're collecting maps or if you're collecting sets or etc. etc.
So if you get to pick first,
you get to pick the
void
So you might be ended up, if you're the last one to pick, you have to take the one that's left.
Yes.
Even if it's going to kill your character that you've placed your whole plans on. There's also different values of doubloons, with a treasure chest there being worth 5, and the barrel, which isn't out yet, being worth 1. There's also a red saber, which kills a character in the den of the player to your immediate left or right, so I won't be killing you tonight.
The den is our deck in hand.
No, the den is the place where your characters come back to that's in front of your ship.
Right.
Okay. So when your dusk action happens, so let's say my guy here is the highest rank, is the 19, is the bosun. When I do my dusk action, he doesn't have a particular special action that happens. So I'll choose a booty. Let's say we were on day 4. Put that in my den, and then he would come back to my den and sit here, and he would be there for the rest of my campaign. Or I could take him back to my hand with an action, or somebody else could kill him with an action. Or, So they come and go. Okay. The different rules of the cards. Each card's different. It tells you how many doubloons you get if you do a certain action, or how much it's going to cost you to get something else at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It changes throughout. So let me put that back, and I'll just finish getting set up. And the other thing you could do for me, Stu, is dish out 1 gold and 5 silver to everybody. So we all start with 10 doubloons at the start of the campaign, and day 5 doesn't look very nice. Day 5 has come up with 3 cursed and a map. Oh look, and day 6 is equally bad now. So, okay, so the booty goes to one side for now. We don't need that until the end, to the next campaign. Put it over here, Stu, and I'm going to have a swig of port.
So it's 1 gold each.
1 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
1 for you, sir.
Thank you.
You want to pass it down to the player?
Take those.
And there's.
Okay.
Okay, if you just collect your booty up next to your player or behind it, just so you can get to it.
5.
The booty is quite nice. It does have a very Spanish Armada feel to it, doesn't it? So.
It's nice handling real coins. I mean,
Yeah.
the cardboard coins are perfect, but
Yeah.
handling real money, it feels, it's got a weight to it.
It's the chink of it is real nice, isn't it? So.
And it's quite satisfying having a bag of real money.
Yeah.
But they're not folding cash converters, though, are they?
No, and they go straight through the coffee machine here.
So these are from the limited edition version of the game, is that right?
Yeah, it was a promotion that they were doing, I understand.
So if people check with their local gaming store and find out whether they've got.
Is it possible to? I think you can actually pick up separate bags of doubloons as well for this game. I think. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in my travels around the game shop. So
Yeah, that might be though. That might be because obviously each of the box games is going to be the game as it is. So the limited edition bit might be rather than it being already in the box, it might be
the bag was separate.
the bag was separate.
So when you run out of when you run out.
Oh, okay.
But in fact, you could go to Sainsbury's and get some chocolate coins.
Yes.
So
Chocolate
whichever stores you saw that in, they will have some limited edition bags left. So that's what you need to look out for.
Okay, so we've all got our cards.
Yep, indeed.
We
So
all understand the phases. It's repeated here on your player card.
Yep.
Sunrise,
There's another
day,
little diagram we
dusk,
can bring up on screen.
night. And so therefore we do that 6 times, and then we do our rest actions, and that's basically how you play Libertalia.
Right.
Or
Well,
Libertalia.
let's go for it.
That
Just to find out which colour we were.
it's just to find out which colour you are, and you get characters that die and go to a discard pile.
We're talking about this
Yeah, we're talking about the little flag.
flag counter.
You get characters that die that go to the discard pile. They don't ever come back here.
Yeah.
You don't ever get to draw them in. Once a character's out of the game, he's out of the game.
Right.
So it's quite tempting sometimes to pick off the top card of your draw pile. So you can drop your little flag on there. That will remind you not to take
Okay.
the cards. It's just...
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Okay, so seeing as you're the youngest sailor amongst us, you get to choose the first... you get to choose the deck. And then what we all do is we all pick a card and we put it down face down here and we start playing.
Okay,
Does anybody have any questions?
Now, is there a strategy at this stage for picking cards? Should we be picking high, low, middle of the road?
I'm leaving it to fate. I'm going to draw one blind
It's
and
gonna
see
draw.
how it goes.
Oh, you might want to have a quick whiz through and see what they do, because some of them obviously are more powerful if other cards are down, and some of them get you to take the butcher. I'm not sure. Yeah, the cook lets you take an extra booty tile.
Yeah.
So if you're at the dusk action before everybody else, you take 2. The poor old schmo that's at the end doesn't get one.
Yes.
So, but unfortunately, if you're the lowest ranking cook and there's 2 bad ones left, you have to take them both.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So you have to follow the special actions.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
I'll still draw blind for this one just to see if the fates of the sea are with me. So I don't put my card down.
I just put it face down on the ship. We don't have to do it in any particular order, as long as we've all done it.
But Gav goes first because
Gab chose first.
right.
He doesn't actually go
And
first.
then after that, does it go?
No. The rules are the youngest player always picks the cards. So
Yes, but I mean, who goes after him?
well, we're all putting down
Who's
blind.
left?
We're all putting down blind,
Oh, okay.
and they all get revealed at the same time.
All right. Well,
And then we sort into order. So
simultaneous play.
simultaneous play. So I'll put that down there.
Could I ask you to? Thank you.
So therefore, we've all played a card.
Yep.
So now what we do is we reveal them in order. I'm just going to stretch over here. So we've got the waitress, the brute, the cook,
And in numerical order
and they're
as
all
well.
in numerical order as well. So that saves me thinking about numbers. Okay, so during the day action, which is the first phase, we start with the lowest rank, and if they've got the day symbol on them, which the waitress doesn't, they perform their day action. So we skip over the waitress for now, move into the brute by red, which is that's you there, Warren. Yep. So his daytime action is discard the character with the highest rank in the ship. Oh. So the highest rank in the ship is Stu's bosun. So unfortunately, Stu, he gets discarded, and you need to make yourself a little discard pile here. So let's put it there. That's your hand. So he's not used now. There are ways of getting them out of your discard pile. If you've got, well, called cheating. If you've got the right character. Okay. So once the brute's done, we move on.
Start as I mean to go on. Aggressive.
That's what I like. We move on to the cook, who doesn't have the daytime action.
Yes.
So we move. That's the daytime phase is finished. So we move to dusk. Dusk starts from the highest rank, which is me, and his dusk action is take one extra booty tile. So seeing as there's 2 bad ones and 2 good ones, I'm going to take the 2 good ones. And they come over into my boat, where they will get totaled up at the end.
You slobbering dog.
And the cook comes back to my den and sits in front there.
All right.
So then, moving down the rank, we go on to the brutes. So it's you, Warren. So you've got your choice of a -3 doubloons, or getting your brute killed as he comes back.
Well, I have to ask.
Okay.
Is there are my doubloons worth more to me than my brute?
Well, the doubloons translate to score at the end of the campaign.
Yeah.
So if you've got 20 doubloons and no negatives, you'll move up to a score of 20.
Yeah.
So this is including the booty value and your coins that you've got in front of you. If you've got characters alive at the end of the campaign, they don't count for much.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? Being a proper pirate captain, I have experience, you know. My brute has done his job. He got rid of some seamen that I didn't like the look of, and now I'm going to discard him. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to get rid of him.
Okay.
And keep my doubloons.
And so he goes into your discard pile. There are, as I say, there are ways of getting the characters out of your discard pile back into your hand to use again.
Yes.
The surgeon, I believe, is the one that does that.
Fear me when I come at you with my brute in my hand.
We might not. Bearing in mind, we've all got the same deck.
All right. So we could all stand with our brutes in our hands.
That's
all right.
right.
Okay.
Okay. And then we move to the waitress, who doesn't have a dusk action, and she gets the choice of the last booty.
Oh.
And she comes back to your den. So if we make you a den here.
And you're -3 doubloons.
Not yet. At the end of the campaign.
Ah.
So when we score up at in the campaign. Okay.
What's the waitress's nighttime action?
The waitress is the nighttime action. So once we've done the dusk action, we then go to the nighttime action. And the nighttime action is the only action that happens simultaneously. So if we've all got night actions, they all happen at the same time.
Okay.
Not many. I've not had it where they've interacted that we've needed to determine who goes first.
Yeah.
But if it does, then you use the influence and the rank order. Okay, so the waitress's nighttime action is you can discard a treasure map to gain 3 doubloons. Now, at the moment, we know that that Gav doesn't have a treasure map, so
Stu definitely doesn't have a
Stu definitely doesn't because he died.
Yes.
Okay, so that is the end of the first turn.
Okay, great.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
Let's move on to day 2.
So these return to your hand?
No, these stay in
there?
your den. So when we get back around to the nighttime action again, she'll get her nighttime action. So if you manage to get the map, you could then discard it or save up to 3. 3 maps are 12 doubloons at the end of the day. The little tactics. Now you want to try and thinking, okay, so what is everybody else playing?
Yeah.
Who's liable to be playing their brute? Who's going to be playing, I don't know, their cook to try and get two treasure tokens this time, 2 booty tokens. The cards have some quite nice interactions. You're like, well, if I hold off and play this one next turn, but I need to have that one down there, so I need to play this one first, but then I want to play that one, and it never goes to plan.
Okay.
Okay, so Stu's last card. And then we reveal and put them into numerical order. So we have the cook from Gav. I played the captain. We have the captain from Warren. And Granny Water from Stu. So let's move these into numerical order. So Warren's captain is higher ranked than mine. I've got influence 1, he's got influence 2.
Nobody played a brute, which is handy.
Was your brute dead?
Yes, my brute is dead now. So
Flaccid brute, yeah.
yes. Lying flat out there, so.
Okay, so he's discarded, so he could come back to life. There are ways of getting cards. Once you get to the end of the campaign.
Blue
Are
tablets.
you telling me my brute could rise during this game?
Gav had it there.
Say blue tablets.
Blue tablet.
Oh, blue tablets,
yes.
okay.
It gets your brute up. Alrighty, so let's start off with the daytime actions. Okay, so the cook only has dusk, Granny Watter only has night. The first captain, which is me, is gain 3 doubloons. So if the treasurer of the doubloons would like to slide 3 over there.
I'll slide 3 across to you.
Thank you. And the captain over the end there as well.
Slip me 3 of them doubloons.
Slide him 3. I can't
Actually, if I gave you 2, you could give me a gold one, couldn't you?
I could give you a gold one, Warren. Indeed, sir.
This is proper Monopoly style now.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
No, we can't afford to lose doubloons.
Alrighty, so let's
Balloon overboard.
So that's the end of the daytime. Let's move to the dusk. The captain doesn't have a dusk action, but he gets first pick, being the highest rank on the boat.
Happy days. And I get to pick 3, don't I?
No, you get to pick 1.
All right, okay. So looking at my little chart, we'll bring that up on screen. I'm obviously going to go for this one because it's worth 5 doubloons. So give me another... Oh, no, I don't get my gold doubloon
When we
yet.
tally up at the end, if you've still got it, there's no way of losing them. Oh, you can use them to pay for things, I think. I can't remember.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll get there. We'll get there. The game's still pretty new to me. And the captain comes back, and he goes into your den, which is the place just in front of your playing board there.
Okay, great.
Brilliant. Okay, so there's a captain as me. I am going to take... I'm going to take the treasure map, purely because I know Gav wants it.
You swine.
So,
Granny Watter.
Granny Watter.
You get a choice of the jewels or the jewels.
I'll have...
Go for the jewels, Stu.
Go for the jewels, man. Go for the jewels.
I'll have one of you jewels.
Any particular one of my jewels you would like?
I'll have the left jewel.
The left jewel.
The
there
left jewel, that's a
Seems
good
slightly
one.
larger than the right one.
Okay, and Granny goes back into your den.
Yeah.
And then Gav, you're left with only 1 booty to take for your...
So no extra booty.
No extra booty for the cook, unfortunately, this turn.
But the granny did get the jewels.
Okay, so then once we've done the dusk actions, we then move to the nighttime actions.
Yep.
Of which I have.
As do I.
None. No, you have a rest action.
Oh, I have a
the
rest
anchor
action.
is a rest action.
Okay, right.
Okay, however, Granny Watter has
It
one.
does. Gain 2 doubloons if you're the only player with Granny Watter in your den, which I am.
Which you
Okay.
are.
Otherwise, discard all copy of Granny Watter from all dens. Oh, that's a bit savage.
Yes. So you can take yourself to
2 doubloons.
2 doubloons.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and we have a nighttime action over here with a waitress, where again you can discard a treasure map if you had one.
Yeah, to get 3 doubloons.
Oh, so
To get 3 doubloons.
these cards keep playing
As long as they're alive in your den, the nighttime actions happen every day.
every day. Okay.
Okay, and then we're back to drawing a new character.
Okay, gents.
Oh, barrels and chests of gold, by the look of it.
I have to think. There's some long words on some of these cards.
This is a really good game.
It is excellent. I'm enjoying this.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Alrighty. Here we go again. So we have the monkey from Gav here.
Spank that one.
We have the captain from Stu.
Indeed.
I played the waitress. And Granny Watter from Oren here. So let's put these into
Yes,
rank order.
I'm being evil again.
Kind of.
Yeah, I'm going to be much more evil this turn.
Yes. Okay, so the monkey's daytime action is transfer all cursed relics from your den to the den of the player on your left.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, so that's how we can pass cursed relics around.
Why does the monkey go first?
Because he's rank
Lowest.
2. He's the lowest.
Right.
The dusk actions happen from this side.
Yes. Okay.
Daytime actions happen from this side. Yep.
With you now, Chief.
Okay, so the waitress doesn't have a
And the
date-
golden rule, monkeys always go first.
Well, actually, in this game, the parrot goes first.
Oh, well, unless you have a parrot.
Parrot trumps a monkey.
I've heard that.
I've seen that on YouTube.
If you Google it right now.
Please don't.
We'll wait.
And we're back. Okay, Granny Watter doesn't have a daytime action, and the captain is gain 3 doubloons. So, Stu, if you'd like to help yourself there
Very
from the
nice.
I
treasure.
will do. Thank you very much.
All right, and then we'll move swiftly on to the dusk action with you again there. So you get your first choice of treasure.
I do. I shall take one of the chests of gold, please, sir.
There you go.
Aye.
And your captain comes back to your den.
Hello, Captain.
Granny Watter, she's coming back to you. And
Yep.
would you like a barrel or a more expensive treasure?
A more expensive treasure, please.
There we go.
Granny likes her
And,
chest.
She does. That's a great chest. The waitress has a large chest to take.
Yep.
And that is you, Gav.
I'll pick up my monkey.
Yeah, pull your monkey back.
And
take his chest.
his barrel.
His barrel.
Barrel monkeys.
Barrel of monkeys. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the nighttime actions. So Granny Watter, we can start over here.
Yeah, gain 2 doubloons if you're the only player with Granny Watter in your den, which I'm not. Otherwise, discard all copies.
Okay, so you both need to discard your Granny Watters.
Pants.
Why?
I thought I was going to get rid of his.
We've both got Granny Watter.
So basically all the Granny Watters
All the Granny
go.
Watters get discarded.
But how do we work out which one of ours goes first?
It doesn't matter because it's...
Yeah.
It's
just...
Warren would have gone first because his is influence 6.
Yeah.
But because
it doesn't matter
because they're getting discarded.
Simultaneous.
Simultaneous. Alrighty. So Gav and I both have the waitress where we can discard a treasure map to gain 3 doubloons, which
Funny if you've got.
I've got one. So I'm going to discard that and we'll have a discard pile. It goes straight back in the bag.
Straight into your bag.
And thank you for changing that up there. And that leads us to the start
round.
of day 4.
Okay.
I am reading the cards.
Are
I'm
you-
not just blindly picking one each round.
That's all right. It's not doing you too bad so far.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, that was it. Oh, double thinking.
Do you get take-backs in this?
Oh, the first take back of the night.
Where is Barry when you need him? Yeah. Should mention, by the way, Barry, if you're watching this, he's a good friend of Jim's and is famous for his takebacks.
Yeah, almost every game he'll do at least 1 take back, or 2.
He never argues.
Sometimes 3. No, he doesn't argue. No, my good friend Matt, he's the one that argues.
Yeah.
Usually about take backs. But let's not go there.
Yeah, it's good to,
Are you
have,
gonna
it's
play
good to have a gaming group where you've got a bit of banter and stuff like that. I think
Yes.
it's all part of the fun.
It's half of what makes a board game fun. I
Good
think.
gaming groups, good food. Good port, anyone?
I'm
Fuck it be.
tipping on this.
Could somebody be tempted? What about yourself,
Are you joining us this round,
No,
Stu?
I'm gonna abstain on the port for this round.
No,
I
I meant for the round of.
Oh, cards.
Yeah, of cards.
Are you
Sorry.
are you
you
going
playing
to
a
play?
character?
I was dealing in order. Eat, drink, game.
Yeah, Libertalia is not a drinking game, but it doesn't.
We can swiftly find a way to make it.
We could
probably
find
could,
a way. Yeah.
Every time Warren does a take back,
Down the glass.
I'm going to change that card again.
alrighty. Okay, here we go. We have the bosun.
Oh dear.
We have the bosun.
Oh dear.
We have the cook.
Oh dear.
Booyah!
Oh, the brutes.
Sweet. I'm not the highest ranked bosun.
Okay, so I'm putting these in order. So I'm the highest ranked bosun,
Punched in the face.
followed by Gav, then the cook, and the brute. So the brute's daytime action is discard the highest ranked character on the ship, who is my bosun.
Goodbye, bosun.
Aww.
Goodbye, lad.
The cook doesn't have a daytime action, and on to the Gav's bosun here, whose special ability is gain 2 doubloons for each character in your den with a lower rank than the bosun. So he's 19, and you have 3 that are a lower rank, so I make that 6.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to take 1 off of your pile. No, I'm not. I'm just going to give you 6. That would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Rather than just taking your treasure.
Treasure.
Treasure fella.
And then we go to the dusk action. Now I don't get any booty this go
Why?
because my character's just been
punched in the face.
discarded.
Oh yes.
I've been
Okay.
punched brutally to the floor. So Gav, you get your
I'll
pick.
Go for the gold.
Okay, and your bosun comes back. Mr. Cook over there, you get to take 2.
Yes, I fully intend to. I'm going to take the 3 doubloons, and I'm going to take the treasure map.
Okay.
I think I will have a use for the treasure map.
There we go, and there's your cook. And
Now, we currently have all these little counters here sitting face down. Is
Yep.
there a reason for that?
it's just that if I knew that you needed 1 more treasure map to get your set of 3,
Okay, you would make sure I didn't get
I'd
it.
make sure you didn't get it, or
Okay.
if you had a.
Hot tip, guys, leave your counters face down so
Yeah.
these cheating gits don't get to screw you over.
And sorry, there, Stu, you've got your brute to come back and a
very
little
much.
barrel of
You get
something.
an old barrel.
Yes.
Now we move to the one of the worst looking treasure days so far, with 3 cursed and 1 treasure map. Those 3 cards are going to be used for the next campaign, as well as 6 new ones off of the deck.
Right, okay.
So
And who deals those 6 new ones off the deck?
you choose them, being the youngest seaman amongst us. And
See, this is where the game starts to get really interesting because somebody out there, one of you guys, still has that dude that kills the highest ranking dude.
So you
Yep.
take
So-
the second highest ranking you've got. Do you take?
and he might not. He might not come back till next
Do
campaign.
you want to kill the highest ranking person? Because
Yes, because then if you're no.
Right. I'm all in.
You're all in.
I'm all
Okay,
in. I
all
know.
right.
want to play the cook.
I think I know what I'm doing.
Yes. I don't know. If you've got a monkey afterwards, you can pass those curse relics on. Okay, we have the first mate. The cabin boy. I think his
Roger.
name's Roger. Granny Wata. And the waitress.
Sweet.
Okay, so the cabin boy is the lowest rank, followed by the waitress, and then the Granny Wata and the first mate. Okay, so none of these guys have daytime actions, so we're going to skip straight to dusk.
I think I might take the treasure map.
Yeah, you reckon?
I think so.
You take that treasure map.
I think I might take that.
Okay, I'm going to take. I'm going to give your guy your first mate back,
Thank you.
and I'm going to take Granny Wata, and I'll take one of these cursed guys over there. And then we have Warrant, your waitress. You get one of these cursed ones, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, yes.
The rule is you have to take a booty. And apart from the dusk action of the cabin boy, which says don't take any booty tiles. So he comes back and you don't get a cursed booty.
Well done, lad.
Alrighty, so we've got some nighttime actions to go on now, seeing as I've got Granny Wata and there's some waitresses out. So Granny Wata gains 2 doubloons if you're the only player with her out, and I am at the moment. So I'm going to pass 3 over because I like the gold ones because they're shiny. And then the waitress, if you've got any treasure maps, you can discard them to gain 2 doubloons if you wish.
Yes.
You have? Okay, so we've got one discard, so you can give him 2 doubloons.
Please, Stuart.
With pleasure.
It didn't look like that was with pleasure.
No, I conceal it well.
What card? Oh, here's my dead bosun. Right, okay. Day 6, last day of the campaign.
Yep. Actually, I have a night one. I can discard a treasure.
Yep, that's the waitress.
treasure map
Sorry.
to gain 3 doubloons.
Is it 3? Oh, we've shortchanged you.
Right, well, I will have 3 doubloons.
You'll have 3
please.
doubloons. Oh, I still have 3 doubloons. You're too busy, aren't you?
Actually, no, I won't. I'll keep it.
Put it in the bag now.
Yeah, sorry, as a take back, we all get a drink.
That's 2 takebacks now, yeah?
Yeah,
we
double
keep tally?
take back,
Double
yeah.
take back. Drinks.
So now for the last round
Now for the last round of this campaign.
of this campaign.
Gone for the cook. Death and curses.
Because that's the way you want to rock.
Yeah. This will get interesting because next round we keep these cards. So
We
then
keep
don't
these 3.
actually have the same cards.
We don't have the
anymore.
same cards, although we will get 6 that are the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the cabin boy, the first mate,
Oh no.
the monkey. Oh, you've got the monkey.
Yeah.
And the first mate
monkey.
again. You can see the cogs whirring there as I realise what's going to happen to me. Okay, who's got the highest first mate? And that would be me. Okay, daytime actions, monkey.
Yep.
Transfer all your cursed tiles to the player on your left, if you have any cursed
I
tiles.
don't have any.
There's no more daytime actions, so we'll move to dusk. So the first guy is me.
Go for the sword.
Go for the sword. No, I'm not going to go for the sword. I'm going to go for... It's not worth taking anything, so I'll take the map, because it's not worth... Oh. However, I do still have the waitress, and I'll be able to transfer that in. Warren, you can take either a sabre or a cursed.
I'll have to take the sabre.
Okay, so now you immediately kill in somebody's den in either Gav's or Stu's.
Okay, so I immediately... And then do I discard this?
It just goes face down now.
So I immediately kill somebody. Now, probably the most useful person to you is this one. If you had a treasure map, which you don't.
I could interject if I look at the ruling of the first mate there. If you've got one in front of you, he has an end of campaign action.
So you're just going to screw me over now?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Look at the rule. It says gain 1 doubloon for each character in your den.
Yes. There is a first mate here, and if he was to die, that would stop Gav getting...
I'll do it. Then this guy here dies, unfortunately. So we'll just kill that card there.
Yeah, so he goes into... Have you got a discard pile yet?
He does now.
No, that's his hand.
I do now.
You do now. Sorry, I did mean that.
So he hasn't lost anybody either, so it is about right.
He has. He's lost his first mate. So, okay. And then we
His
go to
only mate.
Seemingly.
And the cabin boy comes back. And would you like one of those cursed ones that are left there? You can have that one.
He doesn't have to take one.
Oh, you don't have to take one. Sorry.
Read the rules. Come
Sorry.
on. Jim.
Sadly.
Sadly, I don't know the rules to this game. And then lastly, we have the monkey, which comes back over here.
Yeah,
And he didn't
you
do
do.
so
I
well.
do have to take
You're
it.
going to have
You
to
do have
spank that monkey.
Okay, so now we have the nighttime actions.
Okay, yep.
All right, so I've still got Granny Water, and she's still the only one alive. So I get to take 2 doubloons. And that treasure map I just picked up, I'm going to use the waitress to discard to gain 3.
Okay.
You've got a waitress, have you got a treasure map?
No.
Okay, you've got a waitress down there, have you got a treasure map?
It's got waitress down there.
This is a
Will we get rid of the treasure map, love? Well, on that.
Don't speak your mouth for.
Nice.
I'll get rid of the treasure map, I think.
You get rid of the treasure map?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's a sign.
That's a sign.
That's a sign. I'm going to keep it.
It's worth nothing when we come to, if you've not got 3. 1 and 2 of them are worth 0.
Well, when? Now?
Now,
Or
now when we're going to do the day of rest, which is now.
All right, no, I'll get rid of it then.
Yeah, you'd be advised to. So I give out good advice and bad advice.
Yeah, but it's not me.
Yeah, and so you gain 3 doubloons from the waitress.
Brilliant.
Bring it. Okay, so now we have the. You just throw it around. You've got so much.
There we go.
All right, so now it's the end of the first week. We've done our 6 days of pillaging, and now we're going to have a day of rest where we're going to total up our booty and get our first lot of scores. So if we can do this, shall I go first and see what we've got? So I have here my card. So I've got 1 treasure. I didn't realise I had another treasure map. So I have discarded through.
When did you do the rested actions on these guys? Is that
what rested actions?
like that one?
This is now. This is the end. This is the end of the campaign. So if I go through mine, and then we'll go through what happens. So this guy here, you just pointed out that I've got a bad rested action. Yeah, I thought you would do. Yeah, okay. So the captain's day of rest action is lose 3 doubloons for each of your curse relics, and I've got 1, so that's 3 doubloons straight down the pan. However, the first mate says gain 1 doubloon for each character in your den, and I have 5. So I'll get a gold one for that, which puts me on 15, 20. That gives me 25 in actual doubloons. That's 0. That's 3, 4. So that's 24 minus 3. So that puts me on 21 doubloons for my score for the week. And that's all the way around here somewhere. So that's me done. Now what happens now is all these guys get discarded. They go into not being played in this game anymore pile over here. All my booty goes back in the bag, and my doubloons go back. So we start afresh at the start of each campaign.
Okay.
So if we want to total you up there, Stu, if you've not done it already.
Okay, so I get, first of all, I get 5 for my treasure chest.
Yep.
A further 1 for the barrel, and 3 for the gems. But I then lose 3. So effectively, my gems are cancelled out because I lose it for the cursed relic.
Okay.
So I'm left with 5, 6.
And all your gold coins over there, you've got.
And 15 over here, so 21.
21. Excellent. Seems like a good score.
It's a score of champions.
It is, I think. And so if you make a pile of not being played with anymore in this game, we'll move over to you here, Gav.
So the discarded cards that we discarded during the game.
And are now out of the game along with the with
so
those
these
cards.
basically go into that pile.
Yep, not to be used again. But we don't want to put them back into our hand where we choose from again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should have 3 cards in your hand.
I do indeed.
And you should have a deck and that we're going to draw from. This go like a library, and just a discard out of the game pile. Sorry.
Okay. So 10 from them, and 8 of those.
Okay, 18.
Plus 5, plus 3, plus 1.
Okay, you weren't adding that up then.
Yeah, 27.
27 was that? Sorry, I was just glazed
27.
over there. Are we querying the 27?
No,
right, okay.
It's just nasty. He's got a decent score.
Yeah.
It's never good when Gav gets a decent score.
So I was right picking on you.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Hammer him early and hammer him constantly for the game.
Well,
that's good advice anyway.
I gain 1 doubloon for each character in my den.
Okay, which
so
is
it's 1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
However, I lose 3 doubloons for each of my cursed relics, of which I have 2. So I actually give away 2 at the finish up. So they're gone. That leaves me with 10, 11, 12 13, 14. Okay. Do I have to deduct for these as well?
Yep.
Yeah, so I need to deduct another 6. It's lose 3 for each of these, yeah?
Afraid so.
Oh, goodness. So I now have 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
21.
21.
Nothing. And nothing.
And nothing. So
21.
21.
Well, it seems 21 is a good average score for a first turn, with some freaks getting 27.
Imagine what you would have gotten if you hadn't.
Yeah, if I hadn't killed it.
All right,
we'll
so
have to keep our eye on you.
Indeed.
okay, so these guys come back into the there.
So then do I pick?
So you shuffle them again, and you don't pick 6. You deal the top 6 off the top. Okay, and we pull out the same ones, and they go into our hand for our new crew. Okay, 12. Oh, I'll let you do it in a second. I'm going to find number 12.
12, 9.
12, 9, 16, 24. If you want to use these as your lottery numbers, that's and you win.
Half comes this way.
Yeah.
Or a quarter, really.
20.
24. Is it 20 and 4?
And 4, the recruiter.
And the recruiter is a good way of getting cards that are in your den back into your hand. So say you still had your brute left over and you wanted to use him more than once, that would be a good way to use him more than once.
Okay.
And all the counters and all the gold and all goes back.
It all goes back, and we dish out a whole new load of treasure. Treasure! And we start off with 10 doubloons again, each. I'll try and make the treasure.
The art on these cards is lovely. It's
Yeah.
really good.
And the designer for this game, I've forgotten his name, Pablo something.
Paolo Mori.
Paolo Mori, he's got a new Batman-related game coming out from WizKids soon, which has apparently got little figures that are interchangeable with HeroClix.
Oh,
Really?
very nice.
It looks quite interesting. You guys, you all play the bad guys, and Batman's kind of like a looming figure that you're all up against. So it looks quite interesting.
Now we have to play this 6 times.
No, three campaigns.
Oh, 3 campaigns, okay.
But with 6 days. There is a 6th there.
All right, okay, yeah. It's port.
Which side is port? Is that left?
Left.
Is it left? Okay. I notice you haven't been passing it.
No.
No, he's actually just put his. He's got his little bag connected to him now.
Yep.
He's just drawing it under the table.
I just connect it. And
So I chose obviously port because of the boat, and fish and chips because of the sea. I was going to bring just crackers and oranges, but, or limes maybe.
Scurvy dogs.
So, but I figured I was going to be hungry. All right, so this is.
Limes can go in our drinks, though.
I could have done cocktails.
Yeah.
Next time.
Rum cocktails.
Rum cocktails. Is there a board game called Big Bar of Chocolate? If there is, we're going to play it.
Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Must be some game out there somewhere based on that.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, so we're at the start of campaign number 2, day 1. Pick away.
So we're trying to remember metagaming it. Who's still got what?
Yes.
So I think 3 captains have been out, and I think 3 brutes.
3 brutes and 3 granny waters. And I think 3 monkeys.
Couple of cabin boys.
Yep, a couple of cabin boys. And a partridge in the pear tree. We're just waiting for you over there, Captain Warren.
yeah, I know it's.
So if the brute is the highest card, does he punch himself?
Yes, he does. He punches himself in the face and falls overboard.
Cool.
Okay.
Which I'm sure will happen to me. Getting Granny Water out early there, I see.
Well, no one else has got it anymore.
No, that's right. Alrighty, so let's get these into order. Okay. All right, so let's start with me with a freed slave who's got nothing. No daytime actions. No daytime actions for the cook. That pay 1 doubloon for each of your booty tiles for the gambler. You don't have any, so that's a good time to play it. And Granny Water is a nighttime action, as we know. Move swiftly onto the dusk actions. You have your pick of the treasure. I am going to take
Do I not get to choose first?
Well, you mean being in higher rank than me?
Yes.
Yeah, go on. Shall I tell you what I was going to take?
Liberties.
Liberties. Yeah, there's 2 maps on the barrel.
Yeah, I will take a map.
There we go, and you can take your character back. And I shall take nothing because I'm still the free. Do you know, I like being the highest rank. I'm going to play a high rank. Stu, would you like those 2?
I'd love those.
You take those 2 then. And
Thank you very much.
curse you under my breath. And I'll come back and have nothing. Okay, nighttime actions is the freed slave. I get 1 doubloon for each character in my den with a rank higher than the freed slave, which is none currently. And Granny Water, as we know, gets 2 doubloons for being the only one. 21 and 27 are knocked to the scoreboard. There we go. So let's draw for day 2. So it's quite there's not that much in the way of rules, but
Yes.
the way the cards interact with each other makes it for a very interesting game. Okay, we have our 4 players. Okay, we have the captain. We have the brute. We have the cabin boy. And the waitress. So the captain's the highest rank.
Going to get punched in the face.
He's going to get punched in the face, followed by the brute, then the waitress, and the cabin boy. Okay, so daytime actions. The first one up is the brute, who gets to discard the highest rank captain on this.
First one up is...
No, we played rank first. Yeah, sorry about that. So he dies before you get those 3 doubloons because I'm going to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Do you want to start your dead character pile again?
Yeah.
So we start a fresh one each campaign.
Oh dear.
So my dusk action
Always
is...
pick on the youngest.
actually, there's no more daytime action, so we switch straight to dusk, which is me again. So I will take one of those, and he'll come back to my den. White is you, Stu.
Yeah, and that's the
other
treasure.
The other treasure there, and the cabin boy doesn't have to take anything.
I suspected, you see, that I might be left with the garbage this time, so my cabin boy jumped to my rescue there.
Excellent. Okay, so nighttime actions. You can discard a treasure map, Stu, if you've got one.
If only I had one.
Okay, I get one.
Oh, I do.
You do have one, so that's 3 doubloons. You can help yourself to there.
Thank you.
I get 1 doubloon for each character of a higher rank, of which I have 1. So I'm going to swipe 1.
2
And Granny Water gets 2. So you can see it pays to keep some characters between campaigns if you know you've got the only one left.
Yep. So really, Jim or Warren needs to get a sabre.
Of which there is only 1 on day 5.
Yeah. So
Here we go again.
yeah.
I played the gambler. And we have the recruiter. And the recruiter again. And the armourer. So let's put these into order. With the black recruiter being lower rank.
Pants.
Okay, so the black recruiter, take into your hand one of the characters from your den.
Just from your den.
Yes, not from your
Yeah,
hand.
not from your hand, it's from your den.
Okay.
That's handy.
What a mistake.
That's what we coin as a schoolboy error.
Yeah.
Okay, the next recruiter there, Mr. White over here. You can take
Yes.
one of your characters from your den back into your hand. So your den.
Yeah, from a den, yes. I will take, yes.
cook.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, the armourer doesn't get anything, and the gambler is pay 1 doubloon for each of your booty tiles, which I have 1, and I will pay 1 doubloon. Alrighty, so switching to dusk actions, that'll be me. I'm going to take map, seeing as that's the only nice thing that's there.
Oh
And come
dear.
back to my hand. Okay, so Warren, you get the choice of.
I played for the map.
You played for the map.
I played for the map.
So you can either
unfortunately-
take a curse or lose your.
I will have to take the curse, I'm
You're going to
afraid,
have to take the curse. Okay, so.
He does live,
he does live.
but
There's
unfortunately
more
I
than can
have
be
a
said for the
curse.
recruiters.
Okay, the 2
Yeah.
recruiters and the 2 captains are both going to get discarded. And you have one of those each.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Nighttime actions, Mr. Waitress over here.
Yes?
Have you got any treasure maps?
I don't.
You don't? I've now got 2 highest rank guys, so I get 2 doubloons. And we have no Granny Water because she was taken back to
Yes.
Gav's hand. And you got the armourer, which lets you get doubloons for sabres, if I remember rightly.
Yes, of which I don't have
Of which
any.
you don't have any. There's only 1. Okay, so day 4. Whoa! Straight off. I'm going to play... I don't know. It's got to be... Okay.
Gents, we are about to polish off
When you say we...
the last of our port. Gav, will you help me
I will.
finish this bad boy?
See, someone's sticking up for me just by trying to get me drunk.
That's right. So you don't read the cards properly.
right,
Yeah.
Well, gents, for the first ever Feast of Games, that was a mighty fine bottle.
It is a
there.
mighty
tell you
fine.
what,
I'm nursing it slowly, but it's very nice.
Port and fish and chips does work.
It's not. It's a good gamer combination.
It's a
That's
good
right.
combination.
Our culinary expertise is unsurpassed.
Yeah.
Bit of a gourmand.
I cannot wait to see where this series goes, to be fair. So,
I mean, I'm going to try it out next week. I'm going to the Thurrock GW. I'm going to bring my port and fish and chips. I'm going to have a game and see how long it takes them to get me out.
I reckon 3 minutes.
Don't know, I'm quite mean with a bottle of port.
Alrighty. So we have Granny Water
Oh,
again. There's
again.
a surprise. We have the monkey,
Spunky Monkey.
and we have the cook, and we have the armourer.
Back from the dead.
Okay, so Granny Water is back from the discard
Shocker.
pile, which is a shocker.
Funny that.
Okay, the monkey. Transfer all your curse tiles. That's red
Yep.
to your player on your left, which would be Stu.
Oh,
you go,
beautiful.
Stu.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay, the cook.
I'm going to pay for that, as you
Hell,
were saying.
Yeah.
hell yes.
There's no daytime actions for anybody else, so we'll move straight on to dusk with Gav.
Treasure.
Yeah. You want the treasure? You take your
I'll
own
take the
treasure there.
treasure.
Yeah, okay. And Granny Water can come back to your hand where she
Should have
was
been.
once before.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a barrel. And the armourer. The cook
Poo.
gets to take a
Poo.
barrel and
And
the captain. So unfortunately the cook dies as he comes back. Because you had to take the treasure. And the monkey doesn't get anything, but I
cannot-
don't think he wanted anything.
I cannot believe my monkey got away with it. I was so sure that I was going to die as a result of that, but I thought it was worth getting rid of the cursed because they cost me dearly in the last turn.
Okay.
I can't believe that. It's outrageous.
All right, sorry, nighttime actions. Do you have any treasure maps? I don't think there's been any treasure maps.
No.
I've now got 3 characters of a higher rank, so I get 3 doubloons.
Arr.
And 2 balloons.
And 2 doubloons for Granny Water, who's been away.
See a bit of shopping.
Did a bit of shopping.
back.
She's probably going to get a pension.
Yeah.
She's quite svelte looking for a granny. A fishwoman, you reckon? She's
By the
by the scales.
Yeah.
Giveaway.
The fish anatomy.
That's right. Yeah.
I didn't get that far.
Well then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're having to think big now, boys and girls. Think big.
Okay, we all chosen? All right, so I have played the recruiter. We have Top Man, the armourer, and the carpenter.
Sweet.
Ooh, okay, so the recruiter lets you take one of your characters from your den into your hand, and I'm going to take the brute.
Uh-oh.
The carpenter's daytime action is lose half your doubloons. So your doubloons are 10. In Libertalia, you round down if it's ever a thing.
Of course you do.
Of course you do. There's no more daytime action, so we'll switch to dusk action with the armourer here.
The saber, please.
You'll have the sabre, and you get to kill something of mine or something of Warren's.
I'll kill that one.
You're going to kill my slave?
Yeah.
Oh no!
But he's a freed slave.
And now he's freed even a little bit more.
Freed from
Freed from
lot
life.
of coil.
Yeah. Freed from life. Okay. So you can take your armourer back, and actually you can get that yourself.
See what goes around comes around.
That's right. Yeah. And Mr. Top Man over here, would you like a treasure chest or a curse tile?
top man. I'll have a treasure map.
A treasure map.
Curse. No,
Cursed.
Captain, sorry, Carpenter, would you like a treasure map or a curse tile?
I think I'll have to have a treasure map.
And I guess I'll be taking the curse tile then.
not really around this time, is it?
No. Alrighty, so nighttime actions, no
Yes.
the treasure map here for 3 doubloons. I don't have any sabres.
I've got a saber and
You got a sabre
Granny Water.
and Granny Water, which makes it 3 doubloons for you.
Ugh.
I think we need to pick on Gav a little bit more. And nighttime action of the sabres over there, you don't have anything, do you? You don't have any?
No, I don't know.
Because there was only one in the game. Okay. Because I played my recruiter, I'm going to be having 4 cards in my hand at the end of the campaign rather than 3 like the rest of you.
Oh, you
right.
got recruiter as well.
You use your recruiter as well. So this is how we can get more, or there is another card that gives you less cards.
I understand.
You actually have to play a
Who
card.
are
though.
we waiting on?
Me?
Well, yeah.
I'm puzzling. One moment.
I think it's the parrot that lets you change one. You play the parrot and he switches rank. You can take him out and play another card straight in once you've seen what everybody else has played. Okay, so I've played the monkey.
Ooh, bold.
And we have the first mate, the freed slave, and the bosun. Okay, so the monkey, what does the monkey do? Well, he lets you transfer all of the curse tiles that Gav made you get in the last round to Gav.
Sweet.
Yeah, you have that. The freed slave doesn't have a daytime action. The bosun, gain 2 doubloons for each character in your den with a lower rank, with a lower rank than the bosun. Oh,
2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6.
Ugh. Well played, sir.
Thank you very much.
And the first mate doesn't have one, but he does get his first choice of treasure during the dust action.
Does indeed, and I should be taking the golden chest.
Okay, the bosun's next. You get your choice of the jewels or the barrel.
Gems, please.
And you and I should take a barrel each.
Yep.
There we go. You can have whichever one you want.
It's a pity you can't do negotiated swapsies in this.
All right, so we just got some nighttime actions to get through, and then we're done with the second week. So have you got any more treasure maps?
I don't believe so. I should just double check.
That's a lot of loot.
That's a lot of booty there.
No.
It's sitting quietly over there. I don't have any sabres. You get 3.
Please.
I think we might have a runaway leader here. And down the end, no nighttime actions.
No, just gain 1 doubloon for each of his sabres.
Each of his sabres, yeah. Each sabre in your back. Alrighty, so that moves us to the day of rest, where we do our final tally and work out who's winning. So if you tally up what you've got, I don't think we need to go through it again.
Yeah, no, I have got gain 8 doubloons and gain 10 balloons. Doubloons.
10 balloons.
10 balloons. So, yeah, important board games. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Great Rex.
Interesting.
Okay, go on.
Right, so I've got the top man,
Yep.
which says gain 5 doubloons if you're the player with the fewest characters in your den.
Okay.
I am the...
No.
Yes.
I also have 3 in my den.
You are, but I'm going to have to overrule here because the rules is he does have the fewest amount of characters in his den. It's done as across. So if you've both got 3, he still gets the doubloons.
Ah,
Beautiful.
Couldn't have worked out better.
Did wonder. Thank you very much.
And then,
And one balloon for each character in my den.
which has 3. And these are balloons now, are they?
They're balloons.
Brilliant.
And then
Boom.
5, 6, 7, and then a further 7.
Okay.
So it's not too bad actually.
I've got gain 8 doubloons, and that's 9, 10, and a 3, so that's 13 more for me, which puts me on
A lot.
grand total of
It's got gold
20, 22, 24, 26. That puts me on 28. Added to my 21 from the first round, puts me on 49. Which I still don't think is going to be enough to win, but...
Okay. So I've got balloons there.
31 for me.
31
Ooh.
on to your 21, puts you on 52. Sorry, Kev.
Right, I lose 3 straight away. So
Yep.
there's those 3.
Okay.
So I've got 10, 20,
counting
25,
two
27,
here.
28.
Where's his third one?
28. 28 plus
27.
27 is 40, 55? I made that 55. And down the end there,
I have 32.
Bloody hell.
32.
Yeah, I have 10,
Yep,
followed by another 10,
yep.
followed by 8,
Okay.
followed by 1, followed by 3. And I almost got 3 treasure maps.
32 on to 21 is 53. No, it's not. Yes, it is 53.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh, so yeah. Surprisingly, I'm in the. If you keep 10 of your gold, you won't need to be giving it out at the start of the next round.
So I'm rather gutted about that because, you know, if I'd managed to play swapsies with one of you guys, I could have had a lot more balloons.
indeed.
It's all about the balloons.
It's all about the balloons. Alrighty, so
So I do 6 again.
6 again, and we're on to our final week.
Even though we've got 4 in our hands.
Some of us have got 4 in our hands, some of us have only got 3 in our hands. We still get 6 cards.
Okay.
Arr.
So Baby Seaman goes first.
Quick your drivel.
Okay, so we've got 26 and 30.
Right.
26 and
So there's going to be a lot of high-ranking. We have a Stuart-like here
I was going to say,
on
Justin
card.
alike.
Card.
Justin
Oh,
alike.
is it Justin alike? Yeah, on card 22. We'll bring that up. Ming the Merciless card.
That's harsh.
Could have been worse, Justin. They could have said you look like the Mutineer, card 13.
What card's that?
Yeah, why don't I have it?
Because he's just looking through his deck.
Oh, right, okay. He's just picking cards at random now.
Picking cards, yeah. He's decided he just wants his
What
own
do I
deck.
not have?
I don't
10,
know.
1, 22. I don't have 22. I haven't got the Surgeon.
Yeah, that's the Justin.
Surgeon. Yeah, there you are.
Wish my arms were longer.
They can be arranged.
Alrighty. Right, has everybody got their 10 balloons?
Yep. Sweet.
I say we all kill Gav.
Yes.
What is that? Is that the card I'm playing?
Sorry, Gav, but
Yeah.
nothing personal. It's just privateering, really.
No, it's personal.
Oh.
The Spanish governor, the carpenter, the governor's daughter, and the Spanish governor. We have a high ranking with Gav.
Spanish governor. Governor.
Governor.
Proper cockney.
Yeah. Proper governor. All right. So for the carpenter is lose half your doubloons, and at the end of the game, if you're still alive, I'll get 10. Which worked out nicely for you in the last round.
It did.
Okay, the governor's daughter doesn't have a daytime action. The Spanish governor is discard all the characters from your den. And so you both get to do that, which you don't have any. We then get on to the pick of the treasure.
I'll be taking the treasure.
I'll be taking the map.
There's a surprise. You take your characters back.
And you guys can have the cursed relics.
We take the cursed relic.
Beautiful,
shall we?
thank
Yeah? You have that one. Go on. Treat yourself.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, has anybody got any nighttime actions? We haven't yet, have we?
Nope.
No, straight on to day 2.
Dear, oh dear. This is hard work, guys. This is all getting very serious all of a sudden.
Alright, so we have the gambler, the French officer, the carpenter, and the freed slave. We'll put those into order. Alright, starting with the carpenter with Stu. Lose half your doubloons.
Indeed. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm going to gain 5 doubloons if I have less than 9 doubloons, which I do. No daytime actions. And the gambler is pay 1 doubloon for each of your booty tiles.
One.
So we're going to switch you out for 4 there. All right, and you get to choose your first pick of the treasure.
Treasure. Saber.
And take your character back. Mr. Slave, what would you like?
The treasure, please.
The French officer, which is me, and I shall take the treasure. Dodgy French accent. And the carpenter, yeah, he dies.
I shall take death.
The saber, what does that allow him to do?
It has to
Oh,
play
sorry,
immediately.
the saber. Did you take a saber?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was play immediately.
Oh, carpenter.
Yes, so
Oh,
it would have
there
to
we
be a
go.
character that hadn't come back from the boat.
Well, I went first, so yeah, carpenter.
Yeah, thanks for that.
That's all right. 10 doubloons left.
Right.
Oh, it starts now.
You realise, of course, this means war. Oh, okay, so we have 2 cursed, a captain, and a treasure map.
No, no.
Just not weird circus music.
It's going through a port filter.
I've not seen Countdown for years, and that's what it's like now.
It's quite different in Ireland, let's see.
Oh, the parrot, the French officer, the quartermaster, and the brute. Oh, you still have your brute. Okay,
Sorry, Jim.
now the parrot. Okay, you can discard this card immediately and play another character from your hand and set it in the position, the space. Put it in rank, basically. I can't
I
read
want
it.
anything higher than 26.
Yes, but that's the issue, isn't it? All right, okay, so
No, you want to put it higher than the.
I will put that one in there.
Okay, so the parrot gets discarded. And we all come down. Okay, the French officer. Gain 5 doubloons if you have less than 9.
Indeed, I do.
Now, is
Okay.
it equal to or less?
Less. It says less.
Okay. If you have the lowest number of cards in display, it's if you equal to
Ah,
everyone
okay.
else.
I would need to check on that.
Yeah, because I was going to play
know-
mine and I was like, oh, you see, Jim's going to screw me there. So,
No. That was a rule that I checked beforehand,
ah,
but I didn't check that.
okay.
The brute.
Sorry, I'm miles away. The Brute, as I was thinking of rules there. The Brute, discard the character with the highest rank on this ship, which is my quartermaster.
Goodbye, quartermaster.
There's 2 characters down, I am now.
So it's worth holding on to that brute for a little while. That was.
And the Governor's Daughter, which doesn't have a daytime action, but she does get first pick in the dusk action.
I'll just have that map, sure.
The map. Mr. Brute,
I'll have one of these.
Stu?
Death. I think I may take death.
By Willy Bongo.
Yeah, I think I'll be taking death.
Playing the long game here
Yeah, I'll take
by
death.
taking death. Alrighty, I'm going to have some catching up to do. Okay, so we have the Brute, the Top Man, the Quartermaster, and the Parrot.
So you booted me. I booted you last time.
That's
then, you
right,
booted me.
yeah. Take my Brute. Okay, the Parrot starts off. You can discard him to replace him with another character.
I will indeed.
You have to discard
Yeah,
him, though.
you have to follow his role. It has to be discarded.
Yep.
And you have to give us another character who goes into the right order. The Armourer, coming in at number 20. Okay, the Brute, that will be me, discarding Gav's Quartermaster. He giveth and he taketh away. Just, all right, he throweth on the floor.
Throw it on the floor.
All right, the Top Man and the Armourer don't have anything during the day, so we move straightly on to dusk with the Armourer, who is... Stu. Sorry, Stu.
No, I don't have any.
What would... You don't have any what?
Oh, no, sorry.
You don't have any.
Nothing.
That's very kind of
Nothing.
you. No loot.
No, I'll take nothing. I'll take a sabre.
Okay. All right, who are you going to discard?
I'm going to stab the Governor's Daughter in the throat.
Oh. You put your sabre in the Governor's Daughter's throat.
How gentlemanly.
First aid? The Top Man.
Just give me the map.
Just give me the map, he says, getting his
No,
saffron
not
map.
even a please.
Not even a
Not
please.
so much for a top man.
And I shall take the other sabre and discard your Governor's Daughter.
Swine. Even though Gav's clearly the threat. Never
Even though
mind.
Gav's clearly the threat,
Never mind.
I didn't like your Governor's Daughter.
Are we doing nighttime actions?
Yeah, let's do nighttime actions.
Because I'll gain a doubloon because I've got a sabre.
Okay, yeah, it's a nighttime action.
Sorry, yeah, I gained 2.
Why 2?
Because I gain
Oh,
one
yeah,
doubloon
'cause
for each
they're,
character in your den with a rank higher than the freed slave. Who are we waiting on? Guess.
Not me.
Quick guess. How dare you?
The
How dare
surgeon,
you?
the Spanish Governor,
Ooh.
the Carpenter, and the Surgeon again. Oh, we got some people coming back to life here. The 2 surgeons, of which Stu's is a higher rank. Okay, Mr. Carpenter, lose half your doubloons, of which you have got 9. Rounded down, so you lose 4. Mr. Surgeon in red, you can take one of your guys back from your discard pile, but don't show us.
I won't.
The same for you there, Stu.
My discard pile, yes?
Yes, the characters that have died this round.
Yes.
And the Spanish Governor is discard all the characters from your den. Let's move on to Dusk, which is me. I'll actually get some treasure this go. But hopefully, who's white? White. Somebody over the end there has got 2 treasure maps.
Don't let him have a third.
Yeah, I think I might take a treasure map.
All right, okay.
Oh, guys.
That's such a good idea.
Oh, no.
For once, it wasn't me.
Oh, that's horrendous.
No, you've got another choice.
There's another
Got
choice
another
there.
chance.
You just got to have the highest rank.
Then must put up the brutes again now. So
And is there any cards you can play to get rid of somebody's treasure maps?
The waitress lets you sell them.
No, but could you guys get rid of my treasure maps? Can you force the
No,
treasure
no.
maps out of my hand?
No.
So these 3 treasure maps here then?
Oh, yeah.
Swine.
I miscounted.
Oh, he's done us like a kipper already.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
So I will take
I still vote I win. And you can have your scummy surgeon back.
So I get a doubloon for my...
Yep. And your
Saver.
ranking guys over the back there, how many doubloons do you get? 3
1,
now?
2, 3 this time.
I think I may well and truly have lost.
See, the thing is, this could get very expensive for all of us.
Yes.
Because if she's come out to play for us all, I think this could be quite bad.
If she's come out to play.
Yes.
Or Blackhead of the Parrot. And the Governor's Daughter.
Yeah.
And another parrot. And another Governor's Daughter.
Yeah, I won't be bringing my Governor's Daughter out.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, so that'll be me to choose first. Okay, so I get to switch for another area.
You choose first? Is it rank? I always go
Yes,
rank
because
the
I'm.
other way.
Yes.
Ah.
You know, like we've been playing all night.
Well, I don't know if actions that way. It's the number on the top bit.
What? Hasn't changed.
No. We're still playing with the same rules. I know I'm in charge, but. Okay, so Governor's Daughter? No.
Come on.
Or let's change him for the top man.
It's right about now that if somebody had the brute, they could change this for everyone.
Kingmaker. Yeah. Can't, Gav. Take forever.
What have we got? The French officer.
If I got 9 or less, I
Yes, you have got less than 9 now. Yeah, well done. Alrighty, so let's start daytime actions. You can get 5 doubloons if you have less than 9. Nothing. So dusk actions. Warren, it's your first.
The treasure map.
Yeah, there's a surprise. What would you like?
I will die.
You could take death, but if you don't, it screws Warren as well. Because you've both got your ones out.
Yeah, I
if
know.
he doesn't, he then gains.
Yeah, I know, but
Make him pay.
No.
He's already got 3 treasure maps as well.
yeah, I quite like the idea of being a bit of kingmaker though. So, I like the idea because Warren's already got 12 in the bank, heading up this way. Yeah, I'm going to take a noble draft and fall off the side. I'll die.
Oh,
Damn it.
and me and you'll be getting cursed then.
Yeah.
1 for you, 1 for me. Okay, let's do some
Isn't it amazing how right up to the very last turn
Oh yeah, the card that you play.
that game
Yeah.
has, that it's not like one of those games that can be won early on. Even on the very last turn, that's
You can still
extraordinary.
get screwed.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is stunning. Look, you think, oh, how good is this? And then
We've got
you go,
nighttime actions to go first.
Oh, I've just done mine.
All right, okay, I haven't got any.
I'm way ahead.
No.
You got 4 now over there, haven't you?
Yes, 4.
Do you
Yeah.
want to give us a silver one?
Yep, I certainly will. There you go.
Oh dear, I think Warren's just like a dark horse. See, look, I've got 6 here. You think that's great? Dead. Map worth nothing. Dead. Curse. Saber.
Alrighty. Nilpot. I've got some treasure.
Crap.
So minus, another minus, and another treasure. Okay, my rest action. Sorry, it's gain 5 doubloons if I'm the character with the guy with the fewest in the den, and as we've determined I am. So you're going to query that. We'll argue about that off air, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the car park.
In the car park, yeah. And then I'm going to, so it's 5, 10, 15, 18, minus 6 is 12 for me, which puts me on
Don't even need them used.
49, puts me on 61.
I get 10 for me, if I may, sir.
Just 10?
Afraid so.
Okay, that puts you on still higher than me, 62. Gav, what have you got there?
1 saber, treasure. So 2 curses.
Have you got rest actions as well?
Oh yes. Gain 10 doubloons.
10 doubloons, we'll give you those.
Gain 8 doubloons.
You don't have to give me the cards there. Gain 8 doubloons, we'll give you those.
And those 2 don't do anything else.
That's quite a respectable looking handful of money there.
So how much are these?
Minus 3, so you've got minus 6 there, but this is 5 and 1, 6, so they cancel each
So
other
10,
out.
20, 25,
28.
28.
28 on to 55 is 83. Whoa. Okay, only 53, 20. You need 30 or more to even. Oh, you need 31 to win.
Okay, could I have
Yeah.
six balloons, please?
6 balloons. For the governor's daughter, yeah?
May I have another 6 balloons, please? For a chest and a barrel.
What's the other rest action?
Gain 5 if you're the player with the fewest characters, which I'm not. So
okay,
another 6 for these.
Another 6 there.
And can I have 12 balloons, please, for this one?
Yeah.
He's done it.
So
Swine.
I need another gold.
Try to show
So that
What's the scores of the doors in?
let's see, 10, 20, 30, 35,
Comfortably done it.
40, 44 balloons
44 onto 53 is 97.
Oh,
I think we've been well and truly owned.
well played. Well played.
Well played.
That is an excellent game.
That is a superb game. As you guys will learn over the next series as we do this, there is a technique to every board game. This one for me was go for the maps.
Go for the
maps. And I was trying it over the last couple of turns, and as if you watch this back, you will see that I was So it's a superb.
Oh, special thanks to. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Go on.
Special thanks to Warren, European champion. Right.
and-
Fine. Never played it, he said.
Design credit on the end there.
Well, gents,
He put the rounding down mechanic in, didn't he?
we've played the game. It's been the first episode. We've played Libertalia. Now's our chance to, talk about our thoughts on it and whether you would play it again. Stu, what do you think?
I thought it was a great game. I definitely play it again. I like the fact that there's the only random element is is one player's card draw initially. Yeah. Then it's strategy all the way through. There's no dice rolling, nothing's to chance from that point. It's just pitting your wits, trying to outfox your opponent, trying to work out your initiatives and things like that. Dirty swines with sabres and governor's daughters coming back from the dead. And, no, really, really good game. It's nicely themed. I think the artwork's lovely. Quality. Big fan.
Gav?
Yeah, good fun. I mean, I like the metagaming element where you're trying to keep in mind what everyone else has got. Completely forgot your brew. Completely forgot my brew. That kind of thing. Nice and quick and easy. I mean, a couple of big glug support, and I could still get my head around it, so that was cool. So I enjoyed that. I'd definitely play it again.
Cool.
Now, as I'm probably going to end up saying throughout this series, that is one of the finest games I have ever played. And it's not just the port speaking or the magnificent company. I'm with Stu on this. It's so involving. Now, I have to admit, I never totally felt like a pirate through the whole thing.
No. Costumes next time.
Yes. Okay. I think I need to dig out a costume or two for this. But it's so involving, and I think second time round, this game is going to get better and better and better. And the fact that there is replayability in there, and there seems like obvious room for an expansion or two to this game. So if it doesn't exist, I can't wait for it. But Jim, as our host, we'll leave you to take us out.
Well, thanks for playing. It was good drinks, good food, and good company. Just wait to see what I've got in store for you next time.
Well, with that, we will leave you, and we will go and crack open that other bottle of port that I have stored away. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.